Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to say a quick preface to this whole thing. I am a little sick, so please excuse the stuffed nose and like clearing of throat. I'm going to try to keep that to a minimal anyways, but we know how life is sometimes. You gotta clear your throat sometimes. Anyways, jumping into the fun stuff. I decided to take on a new challenge for this year. As if I'm not a glutton enough for punishment, I swear. I decided to take on the Project Polish Challenge. Now, I know several people are doing it or something similar to it. I was kind of hemming and hawing about it. Didn't know if I wanted to do it, and then I was thinking, well, my project pans, I was throwing a polish, but then a lot of my polishes are now like completely full, so what can I do? And that's where I kind of came to the realization that I needed to do Project Polish. So, I have at my core that I really want to specifically finish out 12 nail polishes, and then I have kind of 3 extras that maybe if I know that I like the shades, so I don't really mind using them up because they're not necessarily the most special or magnificent, it's just something to enjoy. I know some people are going to have a heart attack when I mention I have 12 polishes that I want to finish out. Most of them are minis, so can be rest assured. Additionally, they're all shades that I pretty much like. Back last year and the year before, I purged a whole bunch of nail polishes that I just did not like anymore, or shades, or something that went bad. So that all is pretty much gone. I do now kind of occasionally check back through and decide, do I like this shade, do I not like another shade, and kind of get rid of them, but it's at a much slower pace. So these are all shades that I pretty much like, and I have at least swatched them once or twice. So in my snazzy little container, let's hop right in. So the first product is the NYC in a New York Color Minute Quick Dry Polish in Chinatown. This is like a dark navy purpley color, and it's just about up to here. So still have a bit of a ways to go. Random Mini is the Opi Mini. I hate that they don't write the names on these, at least the mini ones. I'm sure they come on the packaging, like when you buy the whole kit, but these, they never write it. And I know someone's going to say, oh, you can tape a name on it, which I have, but the tape has a tendency to fall off. But this shade is just like a shimmery, rosy kind of color. It's pretty just a little high maintenance because it does take quite a few coats, and then it takes forever to dry out. So just kind of want to see that one gone. Up next is another nail polish by Opi, but this is the Sephora line, back when they had the line still available. This was just one of the minis that they came in like one of those big box kits. I got it for Christmas actually a few years back. This shade is called Sample Sale. This one and another one that I have, let me find it, Access 24/7. Both of these stain my nails quite badly, even when I put, throw one. Even when I put on a base coat, a really, really good one, they still somehow find a way to stain my nails. So to combat that, I typically just throw on a nude colored nail polish just to cover up the stain and kind of let my nails grow out. So this is the Sephora by Opi. The best way that I can associate this one is the like Essie ballet slippers. So it's a very just cream colored nude. It doesn't make my nails look dead or anything like that. It looks just pretty. Then I have, what's next? How cute is that? And it is a cute shade. It's like a salmon-y, corally pastel color. Next is I'm with Brad. And Brad is I would say black and red with copper shimmer in there. Now, every time I talk about Brad, I keep thinking about that car commercial. It's like car insurance commercial where I think it's Liberty Mutual or Allstate or something like that, where the girl's talking about her car and she's like, and we named him Brad. And you went everywhere with Brad. And that's what makes me think of this. And I figured, why not? I'll take that as a sign and a hint to say, go use up Brad. I'm a dork, I know it. Then I have my current nail polish, which is the Mariah Carey Liquid Sand. It's from her first collection. It was Christmas. It came with like a blue and a red and a purple. This one's just the black one. I used up, I think, the red. It's what I currently have on my nails. Working through that one. Then there's Already Famous, which is like a champagne-y It's a deeper champagne color, but it's, let's see if we can see this. It's got shimmers in it, but it's not glitters, so it's much easier to take it off. Woot woot, take it off. I got way too much energy for someone who's sick. Then there's It's Hippo to be Square, and I realize it kind of matches my wall. At least in this lighting. This one just has been sitting around in my collection. I want to make sure it just gets used. I'm not necessarily in love with this color, but I think I can make do with some other shades to kind of layer or create something fun. Funny enough, I had a pair of pajamas when I was younger with a hippo that would dance across, like little dancing hippos all over it, in this exact shade. So I really like that pair of pajamas. It was very comfortable. Now on to the more kind of full-size products. I have, well, even though I already mentioned the NYC color one, I have, let me see. I have the LA Colors Color Craze nail polish. This one's in a really pretty, like, berry tone kind of color. I am, let's see, I am right up to here on this polish, but as you can tell, there's plenty of glass on the bottom. I will also mention that, because I have been through a few of these already, and I love them, the brush is really short. So even though I have this much left to go, I'll probably only be able to get through maybe half of that. Even when I tried tipping it on its side, I've had to dump it out basically onto a piece of cardboard and try to quickly finish out a manicure. That's like how crazy it gets. So I think I just want to use it up just to the point that I can no longer easily reach into the polish. And just a total fun throw-in is the Funky Fingers Sugarplum. This is a total glitter. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. 3 coats of this and you've got glitter bomb on your nails. It is so much fun, and just even when you layer this over like a black or a red, it just kind of pulls out the glitter shades from here. So even if it's like a red or a purple or a green or a blue, it just really pulls that out and it looks awesome on the nails. So those are my kind of 12 core colors. These are just, I'm throwing in for the fun of it. If I finish, I finish. If I don't, I don't. Oh well. First is the Sinful Colors number 387 Bali Mist. And I love this, and perfect, the camera's picking this up. It is a beautiful duochrome. It's mostly purple, but when it picks it up in certain lights, it just, oh, it reminds me of that book, I think it's called The Rainbow Fish, with those beautiful scales that it had. It is stunning on the nails. It does take about 3 to 4 coats though, so that's kind of the downside to it, but it is just so pretty. These are always available at Sinful Colors, so I'm not, if I really want one of these again, I'll go out and purchase. I do have a similar shade, except it's a little more blue toned, so I just figured throw this one in. Then I have the Julep nail polish. It's called Anne. This has been discontinued. It's so long ago. I think it's not even in their like vault of colors. It's just a very thin formulation, and I've been through these in like a month in the past, and figured I can get through that. I need to sneeze. Hold on. And lastly is the shade Champagne from the Nail Teeny line. Now, when I hold these two together, you can kind of see, I think, the difference between the two of them. This one's a little more like, I'd say like olive hint or something like that. This one's a little warmer. I love this shade. It is awesome. It's such a fun, like, 2-coat. You're so done so fast. Don't have to be concerned about it at all kind of color. And when it chips, it doesn't actually chip. It just wears away. So, I've already put a dent in it. So, I just figured, let's continue using it. Why not? So, that is my challenge for this year. I'm going to try to probably each project pan maybe focus on 1 or 2 shades, just so that I can really focus in, get them out, etc., etc. And I think that's it. If you are doing a project polish, please link yourself in the comments section. I would love to see how everyone is doing, and we just hear the updates about like the different brands and the colors and which you thought were a hit or a miss. I think it's so helpful, especially when it comes to the more expensive lines. Like, I've always considered getting like a MAC nail polish, but everyone says, oh, MAC nail polishes stink. So I never got one, but now I've seen a few people who are like, yeah, it's not too bad, or this one's a star shade, or this one is a bad shade particularly because, and I think that just lets us really know what's going on with that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.